So I want to watch a video of some clouds forming over Mount Washington. One of my students at the community college took this video of these beautiful lenticular clouds forming over the White Mountains. So let me just pause it here. I want to annotate this and talk a little bit about stability and how that helps form these clouds. Let's see. So bear with me. I can't move my mouse and talk at the same time. Let's see. And let me just find a color that hopefully will show up. So as you watch this video, you see these lenticular clouds form in these waves, right? Something like this, although there'll be multiple waves anytime you have lenticular clouds. That one went a little funky. But what we have is as air is being forced to rise up and over the mountain range, we get these waves that form downstream, right, on the leeward side, right? And so air that's been pushed, right, into this wave pattern, air that's rising, we know is cooling and condensing. And as it's condensing, it's forming a cloud, right? And then as the air sinks again, right, it evaporates, we get clear sky, like this is a good example right in here, and then rises again. So let me play this again. So we can see them form and disappear over time. And let me just remove that annotation now, clear all drawings, okay, and continue with this video. Let's see. Okay, so we can see the clouds building and disappearing, right? So these are these wonderful lenticular clouds. He's backing it up now in reverse. This is at the top of Mount Washington. This is an arrow vane. So we have wind direction and wind speed on this instrument. Right, just here's some nice cumuliform clouds moving over the mountains. You see some shadows on the mountains. At the top of the mountain too, usually a lot of clouds, right? We forced all that air to rise. It's cooling, it's condensing. And so we get clouds that form along the top of mountains, like banner clouds and phone and other cloud features. Okay, and then let's see if there's any other cloud pictures. There we all are hiking. And here's some nice cumulus clouds. You see a lot of vertical motion in this cloud as the air comes up and over the mountain, right? So we're forcing that air to rise and it's forming cumulus clouds as it does so. Depending on the conditions of the atmosphere, you'll get different types of clouds, but always a lot of clouds in the top of, let me just stop share here. Okay. Always a lot of clouds at the top of mountains. And throughout the daytime too, as we get surface heating, we'll actually encourage more air to rise up the mountain. And so we typically have a lot of afternoon clouds at the tops of mountain peaks, afternoon to evening time frame. So if you want a great view, always hike and try to get up to the peak of a mountain early in the day, right? Before these clouds have time to form and really get going throughout the day as the atmosphere is unstable and forces more air to rise.